Nothing too crazy on this channel to watch. I'm just a chill guy. I feel that. I feel that. Oh yeah, we gotta watch
This
this.
video is sponsored by Aura.
The Amazon
We all
refund
love
king that got
refunders
away.
on this channel. It's like a real-life Robin Hood story happening right in front of you. Some guys find a way
watch
to get
First
free
48?
items from a
No, I
huge
don't know what that
company
is. I'm
and
not
provide
gonna
other
lie.
people a service to get cheaper items as a huge fuck you to
I'm
the
not
big
gonna lie,
guy.
I don't know what that is.
If you've ever
48.
used a refund service, you'll know that it literally feels like having a real-life cheat code. You could pay $300 for the newest iPhone, a couple hundred more for a MacBook, and get the AirPod Maxes 2 in there for an extra $120. These are real retail items from an online store like Amazon,
I might have done
and the
it
only
once,
thing required
twice.
from you is you needed to have enough capital
3
to
times,
actually
4
buy
times,
these
5 times,
items
6
in
times.
full before getting your refund. This sounds illegal, because it is. And although it sounds pretty
Since
normal
when they
with the
made
way
a
I've been
YouTube
talking
video
about
about
it,
me, Refund
trying to do
Demon.
any of these things I just mentioned could result in you being permanently blacklisted from the stores involved,
Yes, bro.
and in the worst case, imprisonment. Yeah, I'm actually serious. People have been getting arrested for being associated with these services. It may feel like magic internet money at first, but at the end of the day, you're exposed to wire fraud and mail fraud charges, and those can carry a hefty sentence. This is where one of the biggest refunders in the world, Rec, comes in. They used to
Rec.
operate over 85 stores, and for an average fee of 30%, they would refund your items. Let's imagine you bought the iPhone 15 Pro Max for
85
$1,200. You then message Rec and give him your order number along with your shipping details. Rec would then pay his insider employee to get this order marked as refunded, or contact the company himself pretending it got lost. At this point, you might think Rec is just one person, but you'd be completely wrong. It was a massive group. Matter of fact, they employed 20 people to handle this delicate operation. They also
Bro, they got a group of refunders. There is a refund group, bro. What the fuck? Bro, I'm learning something new every day, bro. They got a refund team.
offered way more services
There's gotta
like
be
an
something in
OTP
Telegram,
bot,
bro.
and even a stealth bank account from Wise to move illegal funds.
Jeez.
It's February 17th, 2023.
WREC
job ad
finna
to his
apply.
Telegram
Yeah,
channel.
you're going to jail,
He's
buddy.
looking for, among other things, an insider at a major store. Through this ad, and by reaching out to various
Telegram, I
employees
knew it.
himself,
I knew it. I knew it was a
Rec manages
Telegram
to
app.
hire 7 different Amazon insiders.
I hate that app.
And he's paying them up to $12,000 per week.
Bro, what? He pays his group $12K a week.
Employees know not to work so much. There's plenty of money to go around, and the goal of this operation is stealth. Rec's refund is now processing millions on top of millions in refunded goods and
Bro, what?
taking home his sweet 30% cut. The business is growing
Bro,
massively, and
millions
because of
of
this, their
refunds. This
Telegram
man is
channel
making
now has
millions
over
on
35,000 followers, with a good percentage of them being returning customers. But not all these customers are legit.
Aura.com. Free
Picture
paper.
this.
Telegram
You're
has
standing
hella
in line,
hams.
bored out of your mind.
I'm not
when
touching that.
your
I'm a
phone
streamer. I
suddenly
make
rings.
legal money now.
Check it thinking someone's trying to reach
I'm
you.
chasing the
but
streaming
no,
dream.
It's a f***ing advertisement.
Legal money.
This is where Aura can help you. All you have to do is sign up for their service, and they'll look up where your information has been. You'll see that you're the one who gave it to them. Now, all hope is not lost yet, because Aura and their team of lawyers are willing to throw every different American in this video. Somewhere in North Carolina, an Amazon investigator orders an iPad. He gives Rec a signal and tells him he's ready to start the refund process. Rec tells him,
"Relax, it will be there in 48 hours.
He waits, patiently, on and on, until all of a sudden, a notification. The refund has been processed, but where's the package? He checks the UPS tracking page, which says that the package is being returned to sender, but this scan is false, and the package arrives at his house shortly after. This was all the investigator was looking for. He uses the tracking information to track down the specific Amazon branch behind this and the employee in question.
Bro, what is this, bro?
April 12th.
Bro, that
54
sounds...
days
Bro, this is
A
scary
few
as
of Rex's
hell.
Amazon insiders are caught and fired.
Hello, you're fired.
His customers all get rebilled. He tells them to report their cards as stolen to avoid having to pay, and for the most part, it works. The business keeps moving, Rec hires new insiders, but he knows now that law enforcement is right on his tail. Over the next couple of months, he opens up new refund stores, starts a new mentorship program, and keeps the business running as usual.
He has a course for refunding. What the fuck? Entry fee $2,500. There is a refunding course. What the hell, bruh?
But it's now December, and all around the world, different individuals. But it's now December, and all around the world, different individuals involved with Rec are all being served indictments.
Hey man, you got to experience its life.
20 arrests were made.
You're right.
7 of them being Amazon insiders.
I'm not saying I haven't done
and
it
the other
before.
13 being insiders from other companies.
I'm not gonna
big
admit that
buyers
I've
from
done it
Rec
before.
or other people working under
But
him.
yeah.
Most of the individuals being charged are from the States, but there's 3 Hollanders, 1 Lithuanian, 4 Brits, and a Greek in there as well. Rec wasn't served shit because his identity is still unknown.
So this group
As
is
soon as
global.
all this happened, Rec realizes the age of his empire is over, and he needs to disappear. He posts
My final message.
before logging off forever.
Hell.
Mamba out.
So this man got away. Like he dead ass has millions. Like he probably has millions right now, and he's like living free now, off refunds. Refunding. Let's watch this.
Let me introduce you to the refunding scheme. It's definitely the easiest kind of, quote, cybercrime
4
to
million
commit,
refunding
as there are
scandal.
relatively few things
Rich
that can
off
go wrong. It
refunds.
requires no previous knowledge of any sorts beyond knowing how to order the item
Casually,
you want
though.
refunded. Once you've received said item, you'll refrain from opening the box and instead contact a Telegram refunder and give them your order.
Bro, what? I've never heard of this, bro. I thought it was like a different type of way to refund, but now I'm just so you receive your item, you get the order number, and you send it to somebody on Telegram?
Number along with the shipping details. These refunders will have a few different methods depending on what store you're refunding from to guarantee you'll receive a full refund without actually returning your item.
This
These
is
methods
crazy.
can range from paying off insider employees at UPS and other warehouse companies like
Favorite streamer. So basically this man, you would pay somebody inside?
Amazon to input false scans into the order history to mark the packages as stolen,
Favorite
lost, or returned
streamer,
to
that's
sender.
what's up, that's
Another
what's up.
method is to contact the company and claim your item was either damaged or that it was never delivered. You could also mail back a return package because once it would be scanned at the shipping point, the refund would be processed automatically. This has caused refunders to end up mailing back random junk since it didn't really matter what was in the package anyway. The greatest thing for the customers too is that even if the refund failed, since they weren't always guaranteed, the customer would simply just ship the item back or return it at the nearest store and then try refunding again for something else.
Bro, what the hell, bro? If you failed the refund, you refund again. So if you failed the refund, you return the item to the store.
Now, this brings us
And
to
you try to
Sajed
refund another item.
Al-Maraj. Sajed was a 25-year-old professional refunder who ran a Telegram operation known as Simple Refunds. This business offered refunds.
Bro. Like, what? There's Telegram of refund of... I thought it was just all scamming cards, like credit cards and debit cards, but
For a number
there's
of companies,
refunds,
including
telegrams.
Amazon, Apple,
There's
and
refund
Lenovo. He offered a
telegrams.
pretty generous fee too, at 15 to 20%, and he even had a few staff he recruited along the way in order to manage more orders in stores. They began operations in September
Still, you
2020, and
can't
after just
lie.
2 years of operation, Sajid's team had gained more than
Refunding is
1,000
skill.
subscribers to their Telegram channel and processed well over
Hold on, y'all.
$2.9 million in refunded orders. This means that if we consider Sajid's fee of at least 15%, we'll get a net profit in the ballpark of $580,000. On top of this, Sajid also processed $1 million worth of personal refunds to his own bank account and shipped the products directly to his real address in Dearborn, Michigan. Regardless, I think it's
Hammond
pretty
is
safe to say
skilled.
that these guys
Hammond.
were living very lavishly, and you can see
Hammond.
that here.
Hammond is skilled.
One for the plug and one for the hole.
Isn't this Kevin Gates song, or am I tripping? This does not sound like Kevin Gates. Hammond. This is from Hammond.
Now, up until recently, very few arrests
What
have
is
been
the
made
scamming
related to
vocabulary?
refunding fraud,
I
and
know
for most of my
Hammond.
time online, this was
Hammond.
always considered to be small-time fraud that no one really
I'm
cared
not too.
about,
I don't know the
especially since there were
scamming
no human
vocabulary,
victims,
but I
just
know
a big
Hammond.
mega
I
corporation
don't know what
losing track
Hammond
of another
means,
order
but
out of a
I'm
million.
pretty sure it's like
However,
punch
this has
cards
been
or some
changing
shit.
in recent years as the refunding operations have scaled up significantly, and in return, these companies have been losing millions of dollars annually. The Department of
Millions.
Justice is now actively pursuing refunders, but they don't really seem to care about the customers buying the service or the staff that take care of the orders.
Okay.
The feds operate sort of like a drug bust here, and the main goal is always to get the head honcho. Now, this was bad news for Sajed, but it seems like he wasn't aware of this during that time, or at least he didn't care. You see, Sajed was pretty open about the illegal nature of his business and frequently made fun of the companies he was defrauding, like when one of the companies found screenshots of a successful refund order on one of their advertising pages, they issued a warning to him stating they would contact law enforcement. But Sajed just laughed this off and posted it in his Watch channel as some sort of trophy for all his hard work.
After looking at all of the memberships that you have and all the emails that you've used and everything, it looks as though you've purchased over $70,000 worth of computers and returned or tried to return almost every single one and exchanged them as well. So I'd love to speak to you about this. Give me a call or we'll be pursuing this further. Thank you.
Oh no.
To evolve his business tactics even
Oh,
further,
no.
Sajed then started a 15-slot mentorship program offering to teach you everything he knows about refunding. These would sell
Oh,
for
no.
$6,000 per slot, which would total out to around 90 grand for the full course if he sold all of his slots. Like I said before, Sajed was doing a lot of his own orders, and he would brag about those too all the time in order to bring in more customers. And if I have to be honest, I think this is definitely what put him on the radar because his purchase history is insane. Between January
Bro, this guy is
2021
white.
and
Why
July
is he doing this?
2023, Sajed refunded more than 200 different orders,
Never mind.
meaning he did around 7